Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight? Well,
Yeah, what's going on?
I say tonight, it's really this afternoon.
Yeah,
I'm
just used to saying tonight.
Yeah, I'm so used to doing our streams at night. But I don't know, we'll see how this goes earlier in the day. I know a
Yeah.
lot of people were expecting us to wait and do this later, so
Yeah,
we'll have to see what happens basically.
and it just happens. You have to. It just depends on what's best. Sometimes you have to try different things.
Yep, exactly. So we're gonna try this a little bit different tonight. Well, I keep saying tonight.
Yeah, I know it's hard to say because we're always usually late night streamers instead of early in the day streamers.
Yep.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yes, good afternoon to everybody in the chat. And say hello real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do things a little different today, and actually, I think we're a little bit more prepared than usual. Somebody's already asking about the new look for the Joker.
That's a good thing to bring that up because that's probably one of the first things we want to start off with.
Yeah, actually, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and pull that up. And so, this is Todd Phillips on Instagram.
Okay.
That is the director for the upcoming Joker movie.
Okay.
You know, Joker's like standalone. It's supposed to be like sort of like how he became the Joker, so it's kind of
So
like
it's like the Red Hood kind of story kind of stuff.
it's
maybe.
a Joker origin story.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, this is not the same Joker. It's not. And I just went blank on his name. The one from
Suicide Squad. I can't remember what his name is either.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. Yeah.
Yeah, this is not Jared Leto. So this is the new look for the Joker. And I have muted this, so it's not going to play the little song that they have because don't want to get copyright.
Yeah. Music. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the new look for the Joker, though. This is what the director put out on Instagram.
Well, first of all, I just gotta say, the body type for that is horrible. The Joker's always been a tall, slender man in almost every variation of the Joker ever made.
Yeah, he's always been really thin, so this
Yeah.
one seems a little odd to me.
And I'm really not liking the whole, like, it makeup stuff. I just think that that's kind of not the Joker. I mean, the Joker's always got his own unique thing. That's always been his thing. He's the clown prince of crime with the green hair and the, this twisted face and the white makeup. I'm just not... Personally, I wouldn't have cast him. Nothing about the actor. He may be a great actor. I'm not saying nothing about that.
Right.
But for look-wise, no. I don't like the style. I don't like the body build. I don't like the makeup. I just don't know. He'd have to, like, really sell it for me as the Joker.
Yeah, I don't
think it's enough to oversell it just because I don't like the way that looks, first of all, you know?
Yeah, mainly I just really hate that makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
Well, it's because they're going more for the it look, not the Joker. And I don't like that.
Yeah, this is not it.
No.
This is the Joker, and...
And if you wanted a darker version of the Joker, how about the version where he actually cut his face off? You could do that one, and it would be scarier. Yeah, so, I mean, like, let's be real about it. So...
and yeah, I've got somebody in the chat mentioning, like, the Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah, that was probably one of the best adaptations of the Joker made.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up some other pictures of... different Jokers, basically. Give me just a second here. I'm gonna try to, I don't know, like, be a little bit more prepared in the future. Let's see, somebody asking, why are you not going live tonight? It's actually, I think, easier for us to do this earlier in the day.
Yeah.
I also posted a question on the community tab, and most people
don't care. So
yeah, most people didn't care. They said, whatever time I wanted. So I was like, okay, well, I'll try this.
Yeah, I mean, like, it just depends. Like, because, I mean, like, most people are doing stuff on Saturday anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Right. Exactly. So, yeah. Let me pop this back up here. So this is what I'm used to seeing the Joker look like.
Yeah.
Because this was the Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah, that, or even the Jack Nicholson one is still more closer, even though he was not, like, a skinny guy. It was still more of the...
Here's a great picture right here.
Yeah, there you go.
It's got several.
Well, not all of them.
No.
Jack Nicholson was one of the greatest. And,
But I mean, like, that's even like the original TV one with
Yeah.
the like purple suit on the side there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's Cesar Romero.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his
And
name.
then, of course, Mark Hamill was that wasn't the Mark Hamill Joker, I don't think, though.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was. It was on the Killing Joke. Never mind, sorry.
Oh, okay.
It was the animated Killing Joke. Where, Mark Hamill came back and did the role as the Joker.
Yeah. And so here's the Jack Nicholson one.
Mm-hmm.
They just, none of them had that.
That clown pega. It was different. Like, that's supposed to be the creepy part about the Joker. He looks like a clown, but he's supposed to look like a psychopath at the same time.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing. With all the art ones, this looks just like this guy, like, just painted up like a serial killer. Where the Joker originally looks like it really was an accident and he just went nuts. See, that's the difference.
Yeah.
It's just
It
different.
was supposed to be an accident, not just somebody
Yeah.
that wanted to dress like a clown, per
Yeah,
se.
yeah, no, that's where it gets weird and crazy and creepy, and I just don't like that. I just think it doesn't scream the Joker to me. Sorry.
No, I really don't like that makeup on him at all.
No, like I said, it's like if you're casting it, great job, but we're going for the Joker here.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. I don't know what to say about it. Like, it just doesn't fit to me.
Yeah, it's just something about it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna try to pause it at just the right moment when it's got the
Yeah.
makeup on there because
Only get it for like 3 seconds.
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, see, like that
there.
just nice play button spot right there.
Yeah.
Just right there in the middle of the mouth.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I see people in chat. It does look more like it
Yeah,
than
see?
Joker.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It's
what-
not it's not Joker. It's not his style. It just doesn't fit him at all. Like, that's the point. I think it's the body type too though. It's like I said, like Joker is a tall, skinny, lean guy throughout all of every variation of Joker.
And I'm looking at that, and it doesn't look like he's got the scars on the sides of his mouth.
Well, I mean, some
how
versions
did I
don't.
Well, I like
But-
the scars.
Yeah, but
How did I get? You want to know how I got these scars?
yeah, and I like the way they did that in that movie too, because he always has a different story every time, and that's the way the Joker story. He doesn't remember it himself,
Yeah,
which was really a really big nod to Batman lore, because the Joker doesn't even remember it himself. That's kind of the point.
yeah. I think it seems like most of the chat is agreeing with us. This is not what we think of as.
Well, let's get it get some ones in here if you like the original Joker, or let's get some twos if you actually like this Joker.
Yeah. 1, if you don't like this version of the Joker. 2, if you do like this version.
So let's
of the
see
Joker.
if like the chat what they have to say about it, because
And I'm gonna go ahead and put a 1 because that's my opinion.
yeah. So we're getting some ones, Like, so, I mean, like, for the most part, I just don't think that most people want this version of the Joker.
Yeah. Well, no, there's one that does like
Okay.
this.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that, like, you can't like it. It's your
Oh, yeah.
opinion. You can like whatever you want. But I'm
Of
just saying,
course.
personally, with me, myself, I just don't think it looks like the Joker.
Oh, and there's somebody bringing up one of the other topics that we were going to talk about, Batman's.
Wang.
Yeah. Batman's naughty
Batman in his
bits.
bat cave.
Okay, let's switch over to that, because that is something else to talk about. Since
Yeah,
we
who
were
knew
talking...
that would be a topic for today? Like, this is a weekend topic. Batman's Wang.
Yeah. So I am going to put up the picture that is already censored.
Yeah. Because I don't think you could technically get away with putting it out on YouTube.
You might could, but
But somebody would probably try to strike you for nudity or something.
right. So I'm not going to test it.
Yeah.
Because DC has already recalled
The original one.
Yeah, the real version. This picture that I'm showing right here is the censored version that is going to be printed in future books, because when they reprint this book,
Second
it's
print, yeah.
Batman Damned, right?
Yeah. Batman Damned.
Yeah. So when they print the second print of it, this is going to be the one in the book.
Yeah.
But if you do want to go see the original, just look it up on Google Images. It's all over the
Yeah,
place.
everybody's got the original one somewhere.
Yep.
Because it made the world news.
Yeah, you can clearly see it
Several
hanging-
times. Like, not just a few times.
Yeah,
it's like
in,
everywhere.
Like three or four panels.
Yeah, no, it's like
Maybe
a
more
whole
than
panel, and then, like, there's like a whole page, and then there's like half a panel on another page. Like, it's just there. There's like one where he's just hanging in the door. Yeah.
The one where he's like standing in the doorway is the weirdest one because he's got like his legs spread
Yeah,
apart.
it's like he wants everybody to see
It's
his
like
stuff.
Batman's like, look at my naughty bits.
Yeah.
It's like, Batman, no. Just no.
I mean, well, to be fair, like, I do get the whole art aspect to it, like, because, like I said, this is under the
Yeah,
whole...
I see people in the chat are asking what we're looking at. You want to try to explain it better?
Okay, so, like, basically, like, what it is this is... Batman Damned is actually a Black Label version of DC Comics. It's kind of like more like a Vertigo kind of type style of comic book. However, it's going to be more dark, have more brutal stuff in it, and so, like, that is kind of where they're going with that kind of line, so I don't really care. I mean, it is catered to an older audience.
And I see somebody saying, can you not show this? I'm showing the censored version.
Yeah, this is not it.
Yeah, this is not the picture in the book.
Yeah, no, this is the censored one.
Yeah,
This is the nice version.
exactly.
This is the PC one.
Yeah. So just throwing that out there. I didn't want to upset anybody by showing like the real version,
Yeah.
but this is the image after being censored.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, like, so I get that I mean, like, I kind of understand. Like, people just get crazy about all kinds of stuff anyway, so, like, they should have known this would happen, but they probably wanted to cause a stir like this to get people talking about the book in the first place.
True.
So, I mean, it really, it's one of them things where I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
I
it's just, I've been reading comic books my whole life, and this really isn't that shocking. I mean, I've seen way more shocking things in comic books before, so I don't really, it's just not a big deal.
I just don't know why it was necessary to include that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that they were going for the whole Batman's crazy thing, but you can do it without Batman being nude.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, yeah, we know Batman lives in a, a cave and goes... clearly, he's not mentally stable.
Yeah,
So, it's whatever.
I know.
I mean, I just don't think that that's the best way to prove that Batman's crazy. There's other ways you can do that.
Yeah, there's
Batman
plenty
being
of other
nude in his
ways.
cave is not a way to prove that Batman's crazy.
No. Yeah, I don't know why they needed to go there.
Yeah.
That was so unnecessary.
Like I said, it's just one of them things. I think it was just more of an uproar from the public than most people that actually read comic books. So,
Yeah, I think sometimes like they just want to do something to just get in the news.
mm-hmm.
Because it's like that whole, any publicity is good publicity idea.
Yeah.
So sometimes they just want to do something to just get noticed. So,
Yep.
I mean, I get that. And yeah, I mean, I'm reading the chat and responding to some, but we're trying to have a little bit different
And
feel.
more of a dynamic this time, guys. Like, like, it seems like lately whenever we do a stream, it's just been like read the chat and go. And
Yeah.
you don't really get to talk about what you really want to talk about.
Yep. So this time we kind of have some stuff,
Planned
Ready to
out,
go,
ready to
planned out a
go,
little
kind
bit.
of more chilled out, laid back kind of stream, guys. It's,
Yep, exactly. And hello to everyone in the chat. I see, we've got like Fusion Derpster 90. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking to everybody, but anyway, speaking of like superheroes,
Yeah.
we've been talking about DC for a little while now, but let's switch over to the other side and talk about some stuff in Marvel.
Okay, let's do that. Oh, you mean Captain Marvel?
Yes,
You mean
Captain
like
Marvel.
the wannabe Wonder Woman?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
And you guys probably know by now how I am about I'm extremely paranoid about getting copyright strikes.
Yeah.
So I am not going to play the trailer that came out recently. But if you haven't watched it, I recommend at least going to check it out.
Yeah.
Whether it's something that you're really interested in or kind of meh, I would at least go look and see the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can always just watch it. It's like 2 minutes.
Right. And I'm not ignoring anyone.
Yeah, see, that's like, that's another reason why we can't read everybody in the chat, guys.
Yeah.
Because, like, people get mad about everybody being, like, read over in the chat. It's just, it gets crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So, the new Captain Marvel, I don't know. I mean, Brie Larson is the one that was cast as Captain Marvel.
Yeah. The
And-
non-emotion actor.
Yeah.
Or actress.
Right. And she was, what was she? She was on The Office, right? Wasn't that the show she was on?
I have no idea.
I think it was The Office. I don't know. But anyway, whatever show it was she was on, I think it was The Office. She strikes me as more of like an Office type character, like actor wise.
I mean, I don't, let's put it like this. She's not a superhero.
Not to me,
She
at
has no
least.
superhero qualities. No, like, she doesn't smile. She's mean. It's like every scene, like, you can literally take freeze frames of every scene with her in every shot, and she has the same expression in every scene.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, I mean, like, she has no range.
Not from what we've seen.
Yeah.
And it is always possible that they did a bad job on the trailer.
Yeah, that's a...
It's possible.
But I'm saying a highly, most unlikely feel from that.
Well, just being perfectly honest, before I ever knew who was cast for Captain Marvel or anything about it,
Yeah.
I just wasn't interested in this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just not interested in a Captain Marvel movie, period.
No, it's just, like, Captain Marvel's always been like a B-rate character, pretty much.
Personally, I would much rather see more stuff focused on X-Men.
Mm-hmm. That's where they should have put their money.
Yeah, and I know that they kind of just acquired that.
Yeah, but
So
they
I'm-
should have just skipped the money for this and put it into that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, that would have been a lot better. Because you have a lot more female roles in X-Men than you do outside the X-Men. Because you have, like, Storm, Jean Grey, Rogue.
Yeah,
You know.
speaking of Storm, it kind of, this was like a screenshot out of it, and it kind of had a Storm feel to
With
it.
merge with Jean Grey.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So that, I don't know. That was like the best shot out of the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was like this image.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, like, they just kind of... I don't know. I just think it's just extremely uninspired, personally. I don't think it has enough fan base to, back it up, so to speak.
I think they are, and I'm not just talking about Marvel. I think Marvel and DC both are doing too many superhero movies.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, some of them are really good,
Mm-hmm.
but do we really need this many? I mean, how many of them are they doing a year? Like,
What is it? Well, let's do it, like, recently. You had, like, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Avengers, Spider-Man Homecoming.
right?
What, I don't know, there's, like, 9 other ones.
I would
Black Panther.
I would say probably between the two at least what 10 a year.
Yeah, 10 a year, probably. At the
Probably.
minimum.
Yeah.
And that's not even talking about Star Wars movies.
Well, let's
So-
not even go there right now. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really see a point to this
Mm-mm.
personally.
There really isn't a need for a Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah.
And the fact that they set it up in Avengers that she's just gonna swoop down and save the day, like, versus Thanos, like, he's literally, like, controls all reality, and if all the Avengers and everybody couldn't do it, I'm pretty sure she can't either.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
like,
don't
that's just kind
see
of
how that's gonna happen.
that's just weird.
Yeah. And no, I'm not saying there's exactly 10 a year. I'm just estimating.
Yeah, well, that's between both of them, not
Right.
just Marvel, DC too.
Yeah, I'm talking about total superhero movies. Probably something like that.
Yeah.
There's just too many. It just
Even if
feels like...
there's not 10, it's got to be a good 7 or 8, at least.
Yeah, it just feels like there's always a superhero movie coming out all the time.
Mm-hmm. All the time.
And I'm not saying I'm not looking forward to certain ones.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still looking forward to seeing the Aquaman movie.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's going to be one that's, like, just one of those movies that I think that's going to get a lot of bad rep, but it's going to be a good movie.
That's what I'm feeling about it.
Like, that's how DC gets thrown under the table, because Disney owns everybody, so you have to submit to the overlord, Mickey Mouse. So, you know,
yeah, that's
bow
true.
before the mouse.
Let's see, we have somebody in the chat saying that Captain Marvel can beat Thanos. She's more powerful than him.
Nope, not with the Infinity Stones. He literally controls all reality with those. Space, time, everything. Literally. He can turn her body into solid, like, matter. Just split it in half. He's done it before, like, in the actual Infinity Stones arc. Like, the whole Infinity War arc in the comic books. You can't stop Thanos with all the Infinity Stones. That's the point.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's see. What else? I know we've got some people in the chat talking about Star Wars. Let's see. The sequels are just upgraded rehashes of the amazing original trilogy.
But worse. Like, the 4, 5, and 6 will never be beaten. They can keep trying all they want, put millions of dollars into it. Nobody's gonna like Star Wars any better than 4, 5, and 6.
Right.
There's no point. It's just pointless. I mean, you may love Star Wars and you may want to keep watching the movies, but you'll never beat episodes 4, 5, and 6. It's not gonna happen. That just doesn't happen. It's just not gonna happen, because you have the official original characters, Luke, Han, and Leia, and that's the magical, like, storylines. Like, they were thought out. They were, well, not, I wouldn't say well thought out, but they had cinema magic to them. You know what I mean? Like, you're never, and plus you've got people that grew up in that time period, and they're never gonna get over the nostalgia feel for it. So, you know. I mean, like if it's just like if they take any movie that you grew up with in your childhood and just, like, trashed it. Like, anybody's gonna feel the same way about anything.
Yeah.
You take Batman and you make it all sorts of different ways, or humiliate him in front of everybody.
It's like what we were talking about with the Joker. You know, we're so used to seeing him, you know, more like Jack Nicholson or Heath Ledger.
Even drawn that way.
Yeah.
So it's just an image that you always have. So if you manipulate it or change it in any way, it just becomes different.
Yeah.
And people won't enjoy it as much.
I feel that way too. Let's see, and they're talking about here. Let me hang on just a second. Let me look this up before I just put it up on screen. They're talking about there's a new Scooby-Doo movie coming out.
I've heard about that. Hang on, I gotta get up for a second.
Okay. Well, while you get up, I am going to look up this Scooby-Doo movie. Let's see. Is that supposed to be coming out this year? Does anybody in the chat know?
I've heard about it. I don't know nothing about it. That's all I've got to say. I've heard about it. I don't know nothing about it, though.
Well, this is all I'm seeing right now. Daphne and Velma official trailer.
Okay, that's weird.
I don't know what to say about that other than that sounds horrific.
First of all, like, if you're gonna do a Scooby-Doo movie, do a Shaggy and Scooby-Doo movie, not a Daphne and, like, Velma Scooby-Doo movie. Okay, like, if you're gonna involve a character, do it that way, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, not to say that they can't be in it because they're part of the original gang, but if you're gonna do a movie that's based on characters, I think you would go after the main characters, right?
Right.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, is that really what they're gonna call it, Daphne and Velma?
Yeah, there's literally a Daphne and Velma movie coming out.
Okay, so I guess like Fred and Shaggy and Scooby-Doo just got chunked to the side, even though the whole series is called Scooby-Doo.
I have no idea. I mean, right now is the first I'm hearing of it. Actually, it says release date April 29th, 2018. So this must be a random, weird, different one. The chat is saying there's a Scooby-Doo movie in 2019. That's the one they're talking about. So let's see. Oh, okay. A live action one.
Okay. Another one? Is it like the one that they made
Wait,
back in the day?
That says fan made. Hang on. Yeah, it says live action Scooby-Doo movie. Right
Yeah, I
here.
know they're making a new one. I just didn't know what it's all about.
Okay. Let me go back. Okay. Let me... Chat says it's called SCOOE. Scoob.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know,
Okay.
man.
This says release date May 15th, 2020.
Okay, so it's gonna be a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, the...
Yeah, dogs are going crazy.
Yeah.
I need to let them out.
Okay. Okay. Don't know what the dogs are going nuts about. They probably saw a bird or something outside. Anyway, so besides this Scooby-Doo stuff, another thing that we were going to talk about today was the Lego pop-up stores. And there's a really long article about this on BrickFan if you guys want to check it out. But basically, Lego is going to test this out first before they open it in a lot of places.
Yeah.
But they're going to test a few out. Actually, it says the first one is already opened up at, what is that? The shops at Buckland Hills in Manchester, Connecticut.
Well, I mean, like, Lego will never put one in our state, but, you know, it's cool that people are getting them.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it sounds cool. It's basically like a little Lego store that it doesn't have like the pick-a-brick wall, and it doesn't...
It's just not fancy.
Right.
It's basically like you get all the new stuff and it's a Lego store, but it doesn't have all the Lego store stuff in it.
Yeah, it doesn't have like the Build-A-Mini station.
They probably
and
just
stuff
want to
like
do it
that.
for Christmas and stuff.
Well,
you know?
I mean, pop-up workshop. That's
Yeah.
kind of what it looks like. Little Christmas elves.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like. And somebody's asking, is it only in the U.S.?
I
I'm
have
not
no
sure.
idea.
I do know that it said in here that they're just testing it out right now.
I think they're just going to see if it works. And if
Yeah.
it doesn't work, they'll go back to going to do full Lego stores. And if it doesn't, so well. They
Yeah.
tried something. So.
Let me see. I think there was a few other locations that they either have opened or are going to open soon. Let me find that in this article. Okay, here we go. Official opening dates. Let's see. The first one, that was the Connecticut one. It's apparently had a soft opening, I guess. And then here's the other locations that they're going to be opening up as a test. And if they go well, then they'll launch them in a lot more places. I guess that's what it sounds like.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Yep.
I bet they'll see how they work during Christmas, and if they work really well, they'll just do more of them next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring too. Let's see, Apprentice Brick. Would you recommend Hogwarts Great Hall?
The new one? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I
if you
would.
have no other Harry Potter set, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to say it's the greatest Harry Potter set ever made, but it's pretty up there.
Yeah, I mean, like, sure, there's some things that they could improve on in the set.
Yeah.
Like the basilisk was the biggest
Then that's
thing.
just,
that
well,
they
I mean,
could-
like, I think it's just disappointing. Like, it may not be disappointing to younger kids, but the ones that grew up on the original Harry Potter stuff, like we did, it's just sad because we actually got actual figures for that stuff, and so it's just like, don't like that. So
Yeah, we had the really cool old
Molds.
basilisk, so to us, we didn't really
you feel like you
that
get
version.
gypped.
Exactly.
That's why it just kind of feels bad.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, it's still a really nice set. It's really well designed. It looks really
It
nice.
actually is a better design than the original Harry Potter castle.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's gonna stop you from saying that. It's just that, overall, if you want a Harry Potter set, yeah, I'd definitely say get that set.
Yeah, exactly. And let's see, Invader Sim CJ wants to know if we like the Lego Movie 2. Well, it's not out yet, so I can't say for
I
sure.
can't really
but
say something, but
just based off of what I've seen of it, I don't like the way they're treating Emmett.
yeah, it seems more like a propaganda movie.
Yeah.
That's just bottom line.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that right now. I think I'm gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't like the whole trailer trashing Emmett.
Exactly.
I just don't like that. I think that's kind of a snubby, kind of smart thing to do. I think, like, and I don't mean intelligent smart. I mean like smart in a bad way.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Let's see. Yeah, you're exactly right about this being a Christmas thing, because it says right here in January. Let's see. In January, the LEGO retail team will want your feedback, but until then, let us know your experience below.
So they'll only listen with their wallets. They don't listen to people complain without money. Well, nice. It's so nice to know about the Lego company.
Well, I mean, like, that's how any company is going to be. That's just the thing about it. And it's funny, I don't know exactly where it's at in this article, but I read somewhere in here that basically these pop-up Lego stores are going to have all new employees, except they are going to have one person from like a Lego brand store come in.
Make sure you're doing their stuff right.
Yeah, and to, like, I guess answer questions and stuff. Otherwise it's just going to be like, random people that probably don't know a whole lot
Anything about
it.
Lego, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be like Walmart workers.
Okay.
So.
Like temporary.
Yeah.
Not necessarily Walmart workers, just temporary workers.
Right. I'm
like
just
temps,
saying, it's just going to be people that are just regular people.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily going to be like Lego people.
Yeah.
So they probably won't be able to answer a lot of your questions.
Yeah, probably, most likely. Nope. So if you're like, hey, when's this new Harry Potter set that's coming out in 20 blah, 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 they're probably going to be like, my name's Dave. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's like, I just work here, man.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
That's what's going to happen there. You're going to get a lot of situations like that. Be like, don't you know about that special event, blah, 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 happening on January 31st? I'm just saying,
Sorry, I keep yawning. I don't know why.
I gotta let the dogs
Anyway. But this is just part of that article. What's the difference between a pop-up store and a typical Lego brand store? And this is some of the stuff that we were kind of talking about. No pick a brick wall or build a mini station. You will still get to earn and redeem VIP points, so that's good. No monthly mini build activities or other in-store events. So I'm kind of disappointed by that. But, I mean, I don't figure we're ever going to get one around here anyway.
No, so it doesn't really matter. The state of Arkansas has been banished from a Lego group club thing.
Yeah, that's...
It's on the list. It's like, no Lego group shall ever join the state of Arkansas.
Yeah, that's how it feels. And yeah, Joey, I was just talking about that. Will these pop-up stores host Lego store events? No, they are not going to. The product prices, it says, will be the same. They should have the same sales as a Lego store. And it says they're going to try to offer the same gifts with purchase promotions.
Try. It's
Yeah.
a big word there.
Exactly.
In business jargon, that means you're probably not going to get it.
Yeah. Exactly. So
That means a big fat goose egg. No
Yeah.
zero there.
That means they don't want to say no, but the answer's no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Part of me wishes I had the camera on right now so you could see how cute the dog is being. But, anyway. Cora. Okay, so,
Yeah, I don't know.
Back to the stream.
Yeah. But I mean, like, that's pretty much the only Lego news right now. So, I mean, like, that's not really a lot of happening news. It's just kind of what's going on right now.
Yeah, there was that.
The biggest set to come out is Cloud City, and nobody cares. So, I mean, like, there's people that do care about that set. It's just that that's the biggest set that came out, and that's been weeks ago. So,
Yeah, and I mean, we have the original, so.
I just feel like I don't need the new one.
And let me see. There was that game that came out.
I don't know. I don't remember that game. It was like some kind of new game they come out with, but it looks kind of like basically the same game that they've come out with a couple times.
Yeah, I wasn't super impressed when they came out with the Lego and Tencent rollout new game.
It's basically Lego Worlds.
Yeah.
A little different.
It's called Lego Cube.
Yeah. It's Lego Worlds with a little bit more of a twist.
And I think it's like supposed to be a mobile game.
Yeah.
Yeah, first mobile game developed between the two sides.
Okay.
But not super exciting.
No, that's, like I said, there's not really a whole lot of Lego news at the moment. That's kind of like why we have some different articles pulled up at the moment.
Yeah. So, is there anything else like that we hadn't brought up already that anybody in the chat's wanting us to talk about?
Yeah.
I mean, because we had a few things prepared, but I mean, we're totally open to talking about whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the Lego DC Super Villains game does come out next month.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how I feel about that. I think it'll be cool. It just depends.
Are they gonna have like a pre-order
Exclusive
bonus thing,
figure
like
thing?
an exclusive figure? Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I haven't heard about that, and it's possible I missed the news.
Yeah.
But
Well, that and I just don't know. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. Let me try and find that real quick. Because usually it's from GameStop. If
Most of the time.
yeah,
That or they put it in a heavy box at Walmart
true.
with the
They do
figure
that
stuck
too.
in there. Oh, yeah. The PlayStation Mini.
Oh yeah.
That's a big topic this week. And I was going to talk about that. I just forgot about it until I saw that picture.
Yeah. Yeah, there is that. I didn't even think about that.
That actually, like, okay, like, if you never played a lot of the original PlayStation games, I think that thing's going to be awesome.
Okay.
Like,
Let me check out the
it's
details
only
on
like
here.
$90, and you get 20 classic PlayStation games on it.
Yeah, there it is. $99.99. The official release date is December 3rd.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you never experienced PlayStation, if you didn't have one from back in the day and you wanted to play all the games that all your, like, boomer, like, people that you grew up with talk about all the time, like Final Fantasy VII and Crash Bandicoot and, you know, stuff like that, it'll be definitely something to look at. You know?
Let's see. PlayStation Classic comes with 20 preloaded games, including Final Fantasy VII, Jumping Flash, Ridge Racer Type 4, Tekken 3, and Wild Arms.
Yeah, see, it's like got the classics on there.
Yep. And you can see, like, with this picture of somebody holding it, you can
It's
see
like
how
a
little
baby
it is.
PlayStation. It's like a PlayStation had a baby.
That's what it looks
It's a
like.
baby PlayStation, you guys.
It includes 2 wired controllers.
I don't like that.
No.
They could have.
They should
They
have made
should
it
have made it wireless. Like, come on now. Like, you could. They're trying to get that nostalgia feel, but come on now.
I don't know if you can hear our dogs or not, but they.
She gets really grumpy when you don't fool with her.
Yeah, Cora is laying right next to me, and she just kind of, like,
Humped.
yeah, she kind of whines a little bit if you're not paying attention to her. But anyway,
Yeah. So I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like the PlayStation Mini or whatever. What is it called? The PlayStation Mini, or what is it called?
PlayStation Classic.
PlayStation Classic. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean, if you never played those games, first of all, Final Fantasy VII is like probably $40 or $50 by itself. I'm just like, if you were gonna go buy a classic PlayStation, or I mean, like the actual, no telling how much the system costs, but if you wanted to buy a Final Fantasy VII, that's like $40 or $50, I imagine, because it's kind of a classic retro super game.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's not a bad choice. Like if you missed out on it, or if you just want some nostalgia back.
But yeah, and if you sold your PlayStation like I did, like 15 years ago for, like I think I sold my PlayStation to get a guitar, but like that's what I did like a long time ago. So, I mean, like if you just want your classic, original, old school PlayStation games back, and you were like, oh man, I really want to play Final Fantasy VII again, that would be probably the cheapest way to get it.
Yeah.
Like.
And hi Dawson, not ignoring you, just kind of
Yeah.
chit-chatting today.
Yeah.
Actually, the reason I was pulling up the GameStop website, kind of got distracted, which is fine. I was gonna look at that DC Supervillains and see if they're gonna have like an exclusive
The
figure.
deluxe edition.
Well, I figure if, let's see, includes GameStop bonus. Well, that's for the Switch though, and I don't have a Switch. But I clicked on it anyway. Steelbook case.
Is that it? Is that the thing? You don't get a figure this time.
Now for a game that features a different type of building.
Gotta mute that.
Nope.
I really like that mute button at the top.
Yeah. So okay.
I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get a figure with that one or not.
Well, if not, I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, that'll have to be like a Black Friday type video game then. I'm just saying.
Do you think they'll put that on sale by Black Friday?
Pretty much everything goes on sale by Black Friday.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, that one's gonna be so new, I don't know.
They'll go down a few bucks.
It'll be like $5 off.
Yeah. Maybe 10.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, exactly. If you're lucky. Yeah, Dawson is talking to you. If you want to check that out.
Oh, it's okay if you can't comment on that. It's all right, man. It's cool. I understand. Like, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Depends on the account or whatever. So it's okay, man.
Yep, and just so, like, everybody knows or whatever, if you can see, like, if you're looking at the screen right now, you see the chat in the top right, and then underneath it, there's a cup.
Yeah.
That's a little tip jar that
Yeah.
I've added on there now.
I think that's a cool feature. It's gonna look like that if somebody gives a super chat, it looks like it poops out money. That's what it looks like. It's
Yeah, pretty much.
it's really funny looking.
Yeah, it actually, like, dumps money into the little cup if you donate.
Yeah.
So, just
And
throwing that out
yeah.
there if somebody wants to try it out.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool, but just saying.
Just saying.
So, yeah, Invader Zim wants to know if I like Halo. I know this is probably gonna sound crazy, but I don't think I've ever actually played any
I
Halo
played
game.
one of the original ones, and it's been so long since I played it, I don't even remember them. That's how long it's been. And Halo's got so crazy.
Joey says, "Oh, I might do a super chat just to see that." Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that
If you
would
want
be
to see
awesome.
like coins drop into the little thing, like it looks like coins are being pooped into from the chat. That's what it does look like, though.
Yeah, pretty much.
It really does look like that.
Yeah, and we totally understand if you guys don't have, money to spare.
Yeah.
That's totally understandable.
Yeah, it's just that we like to do like streaming anyway. Just something we like to do anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing more streams, like more often.
Yeah, just because we want to stream.
I was actually thinking about doing either 3 or 4 a week.
Yeah.
It would be different than this one though, because the weekday ones would probably have to be from my phone unless I can figure out another way to set it up and
Yep.
carry a laptop,
Yeah.
because I would just be doing it during my lunch hour.
Yeah.
But I've thought about doing that.
Probably get into more like hangout type streams too.
Yeah.
Eventually, like not right at the moment, but eventually get into like more hangout type stuff and
Yeah.
more classic kind of like hangout type stuff.
Yeah, I could probably just do a basic hangout.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
do that on my
yeah.
laptop.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
That would definitely work.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Yeah.
I might try that out Monday when I'm
Yeah.
at lunch.
That would totally work. Up, and there we go.
Yeah, we've got a super chat for
So
$1.99.
eventually it
I
should
wanna
show up
see
there.
that
I want to see it
animation.
too.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see that too. So everybody watch.
So give it a minute. I want to see this because it usually takes YouTube a minute to realize that you got paid.
Yeah.
So give it a second there, and then you will see it. There it goes.
Yep.
Here it goes.
Here we go.
Here it goes. See, it looks. it really does look like somebody's pooping in a cup, or something. It like drops some quarters in a cup that looks like it's pooping from the chat.
Yay!
So Joey gets like the winner of the night or evening for that.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Just
Thank
to
you
test
so
our
much.
like tip cup jar thingy.
Yep. Super excited.
Yeah,
we got a super chat.
Yeah, that is great.
Yep. That looked cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have people in the chat laughing about it too. That's cool.
I just like the way it looks like it's pooping into the cup. It just goes like plop plop plop.
Yeah.
Because we put the chat right underneath it, so it really does look like money just poops from the chat into the
Yeah.
cup.
Yep. And Joey says that was great. I'm glad you.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked
the
it.
animation
Yeah,
you
so
paid
we're gonna
for.
definitely keep that there.
Yeah.
Because you can't really beat that. I love it.
Yeah. That's the first time I've put that on there. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
glad
awesome.
we got to test
yeah,
that out
is
too.
great. That's awesome. Yeah, glad Joey tested that out for us because that was awesome. This is cool. Like, it ain't even about the money so much as I wanted to see it work.
Yeah, I
You
know,
know what I
right?
mean? Like, I wanted to be like, yay, it pooped in the jar.
Oh, and speaking of like, just talking about streaming stuff and whatnot, like, I'm wondering if like my fans would be interested in me doing like live streaming of like video games.
I think they would.
Like, I was thinking,
But I think you want to do more classic type gaming though, right?
what do you mean?
You
Like-
want to do more classic like PlayStation stuff, like classic PlayStation? Or do
Well-
you want to do newer stuff?
I don't know. It kind of depends on like what's out. I mean, like this game right here, the DC Supervillains comes out next month. Comes out, what is that? October 16th.
Oh, so that's like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
3 weeks from now, maybe.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks from now that comes out.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like maybe when I get that, I might try to actually,
Just stream it.
yeah.
Yeah. It's been a long time since we've actually streamed. We used to do streams on the main channel. Just been a minute.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
mean the gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while since I tried the gaming on the main channel, but I mean,
Yeah.
I think as long as you turn like the video
We've
game
figured out how to
music
do it
off.
for the most part. Like, it takes a delicate balance to walk YouTube's, like, super restrictive rules. And stuff like that. I think we've kind of figured that out. So,
Yeah, so I think I'll try some gaming streams. Like I could do that,
yeah.
and it'd be kind of fun
Yeah.
because
And,
I'm gonna play the game anyway. So why not do it live, right?
yeah, Lego Wars. Why did I change my name and everything? Well, I went by that account for a long time. And other people know me by that name a lot more than some other people. I've had that account for a long time, and well, actually, I've had that name for a long time, I should say.
Yeah.
Elsewhere.
He's used that name before on other stuff,
Yeah.
and so he just kind of wanted to switch like from being like having a Lego name.
Well, I think it gets too confusing with us being two different type of Lego people. Like, it just gets to be too much Lego content. And
Yeah.
I like to do different things. I've always done different things anyway, so...
Well, and this way it's not like he and I will come up with like a really good like Lego idea of
Yeah.
something, some kind of Lego video we want to do, and then it's like, okay, well, whose channel do we put it on?
Yeah.
Well, this way, we're just going to keep all the Lego content on this channel.
Yeah.
And I think you're wanting to do some streaming on your channel, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna change mine more into a streaming channel.
I don't think you really plan on doing regular uploads necessarily.
No,
You just want to do it
mine
streaming,
will be
right?
like probably a weekly streaming thing when I get it running.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but not saying exactly when that's going to start, because
yeah.
kind of got to figure everything out, work out all
Yeah.
the kinks and details.
Just getting
and
everything
stuff
ready.
Like that.
So I'm really not in a hurry for it anyway, so, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let me just do a poll for the chat. Can I get some ones for anybody that does want me to do, like, live streaming video games?
Yeah.
Or,
And more live streams, period.
yeah, or a 2 if you're not interested. But 1
Yeah.
if you are.
Yeah, while they're answering that, I gotta get up for a second.
And let's see, Apprentice Brick is asking, when is this stream going to end? Actually, that was another reason why we wanted to start doing our stream earlier in the day on Saturday, so that we could make the stream longer. So I know we've been going for almost an hour right now.
Yeah, but that's usually our normal time, generally.
Yeah, we normally go for about an hour, but we can go as long as you guys want to today. Since we started earlier, we have much more time to work with. So, you know, it's kind of whatever you guys want to talk about, or however long we want to stream for. It's all good. Let's see. I have those Big Fig Sharks. Big Fig Sharks? Are you talking about the sharks that can actually, like, are big enough to eat minifigures? Those are cool. I do like those. Let's see. I don't know what the how dare you was for. Oh, check it out. We just got a subscriber. And that drops my little picture in the cup. That's cool too. Yay! I forgot that I enabled the subscriber one for that. So that was really awesome. I don't know if that person is actually watching the stream right now, but they just subscribed. So.
You're a subscriber.
Yep, and he had stepped away for a second, so you missed that, but it dropped my picture into the cup.
Nice.
Yeah, like Joey said, that is cool.
Yeah, I don't know why that's cool, but it just is.
I don't know. It's like something so simple, but I just
works.
like it.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, like, how does everybody like having the chat as part of the video?
Yeah,
Like-
because we don't usually do that a lot.
No, I think
We haven't done it in a long time, actually.
yeah, I think I did it a long time ago.
Yeah, when we
but-
first started live chat, we did a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a while.
What do you use to edit your videos? Final Cut.
Mm-hmm.
Final Cut Pro. Let's see. Looking forward to more live streaming. I'm guessing that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, live streaming can take a different toll, like, during the day. Like, it can go through high peaks, low peaks, high peaks, low peaks. It just depends. Like, we don't really have a fan base for live streaming because we haven't done it in, like, a long time. Like, you know, regularly in a long time.
Yeah.
People were starting to get noticing us from doing live streams for a long time, and then we just kind of stopped doing it.
Well, I think they were starting to go pretty good whenever I was doing them during my lunch hours.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped for a while.
Yeah.
But I think I do want to do that again. I'm just not going to do it every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Because that got too monotonous for me. But
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards doing like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, plus the Saturday, because I'm just used to doing Saturday.
Yeah.
So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday
Yeah.
is probably what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Do you watch AGT? What is that?
I don't know.
AGT.
AGT, I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
really don't know.
I don't know what that is. It's probably something that we do actually know, but
Yeah, we probably know it, but I don't know. I don't know what it is.
yeah. Yeah, Joey, you're absolutely right. I think that there's a lot of people that didn't know about the new time. So we expected to have less people this
Yeah,
time.
yeah, it's not really important. It's just that we're getting people used to being earlier so we can, you know, stream longer, do stuff differently.
Yeah, we didn't schedule this one like too far in advance.
Yeah,
because-
a lot of people usually get notifications for it, but we didn't. We were setting a lot of stuff up this weekend. We're doing a lot of changes, so it just takes time.
Yeah, and I was trying to get everything set up this morning for it, and I wasn't really sure when I would have it all ready.
Yeah.
And so, actually, I was planning on starting an hour earlier than we did, but I
Yeah.
didn't have everything ready then.
Yeah, so
Oh, AGT, America's Got Talent.
yeah, and we do watch that sometimes.
Yeah, not
Not-
regularly,
like
but,
we're not devoted to it, but you know.
but like if we see it on, if we see in the guide that it's on, we'll stop and watch it,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. I forgot to get water before this started,
Okay.
so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a glass of
Well,
water.
I'll try to look at the chat and kind of talk about some stuff. Let's see here. What Lego sets would you want made since the TV shows are coming? What TCW? What? Oh, I have no idea what that is though. You have to tell me what you mean. Like, you have to spell it out, because sometimes I don't know what you're talking about. Like, with abbreviations and stuff. Oh, the Clone Wars. Oh, yeah, okay. So, see, that's what I know. See, that's what I wasn't picking that up. If they do the Clone Wars, I don't know. It just depends. They'll probably just do a lot of, like, remakes of some of the classic ones, because, like, really... they went over a lot of the Clone Wars in the original Clone Wars series, but it just depends on what they... I don't know. It just depends. I mean, like, it depends on what they come up with as new stuff, I guess, is what they'll make.
Yeah. And we've got Apprentice Brick asking what your favorite Harry Potter movie is. I think we get that question a lot, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Kind of into Harry Potter a little bit. Just
a little bit.
I personally, I don't think I have a favorite movie. I just like all of them.
I'd have to say my favorite one is the second one, The Chamber of Secrets. Like, movie-wise.
Yeah.
It's one of the best.
Oh, and I don't know if you talked about this when I stepped away or not. I just see that Luxray was asking if we like Pokemon stuff.
Well, yeah, we grew up right when it came out.
Yeah,
Like,
I love Pokemon stuff. I
the
play
original ones, at least.
Yeah, I play Pokemon Go on my phone, and I'm like, I think level 24 on Pokemon Go.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I think they mean more like the games and stuff, too,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
But,
I mean, it's easier for me to play like the mobile one, just
Like,
because like
really, to be honest with you, the Pokemon game and the Zelda game is what's probably going to make me get a Switch.
yeah, that's true.
Like, that's literally how much I care about Pokemon stuff or whatever. So,
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, those are the only two games I really like on the Switch that I want to play.
And that's funny. Luxray started on Gen 4. I think I only know Gen 1 through 3. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I've seen some stuff from Gen 4, but I've never, like, played any of the...
I've played, let's see here, up to, what, Black and White, I think?
Yeah.
I think that was the last one I got. So it's, I don't know, that's probably like 4 generations behind by now.
Are you gonna play Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu?
Probably. Like, if I get a Switch. Like, if I get a good deal on a Switch this Christmas, I will.
Yeah, we're
Waiting for
hoping,
Black Friday deal kind of
Yeah.
thing going on there.
Really hoping that Black Friday, somewhere is gonna have, like, a good Black Friday deal
For the
on
Switch.
Switch. That would
Yeah.
be amazing.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, because I'd like to get that new Pokemon game. It looks fun. I just, that and Zelda Breath of the Wild or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds cool, too.
I want those two. Those are the only 2 games I want right now for the Switch. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, if I was to buy a Switch, it would be for those 2 games only.
However, I'm gonna say this, like, a while ago we were talking about, like, live streaming games.
Yeah.
Don't expect me to ever try live streaming Nintendo games.
Yeah, Nintendo is the beast of all companies. They copyright strike everything of their material.
Yeah, so I'm not even gonna try anything
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
But yeah. Vlog at Target on Black Friday looking for some Lego deals.
Well, the thing about Black Fridays is they never have really good Lego deals, really, ever.
No, I think the best deal that we got on Lego, like, or for Lego, was that one time at Walmart when they had the
The
big
big
buckets.
buckets that had all the different pieces in it, yeah.
Yeah, like, we got like 4 of those.
Yeah.
Because it really was a good deal.
Yeah, because it was
just
like $100 worth of Legos for like $20.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember
It was
exactly
like
what the deal
insane
was
good,
now.
but that was like the only. But like as for sets, they usually don't mark those down that much.
No, usually not. Like maybe a little bit, but
Yeah.
not much. Welcome back, Joey. Okay, so we've got some people asking about Fortnite. You know, I think that's something that you should try out sometime. You should try Fortnite and see what you think about it. I tried it and it
I
just
don't know,
wasn't my thing.
I've seen it, but I like more brutal stuff. Like if I'm gonna play a first-person shooter, like I want the, kind of. I like the, like what do they call it? That last game I got, what was it called?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
The one I just got like last time that we played for a little while.
Oh,
Far Cry.
yeah.
Can't even remember the name. That goes to show you how little time I have to play video games.
Let's see. I used to do, reading the chat here, used to do art for a Pokemon YouTube channel that had 100K subs, and I knew that guy quite well. I think he said there's some sort of Pokemon loophole. I mean,
Oh, in
yeah,
the original games? Oh, there's
yeah.
all kinds of loopholes in the original ones.
Yeah, I remember how you used to be able to duplicate the Master Ball.
You can duplicate Pokemon. Yeah, and you
Yeah.
don't even have to have cheat codes for that. Like
No.
you literally can. And there's actually a way to catch Mew without cheating and having a Game Shark.
Yeah.
It was there guys in the 90s. Everybody knew every secret about Pokemon games. Those cartridge games were like the bomb back in the day. They were like blowing everybody's minds out. Like everybody had a version, either red, blue, or yellow. They were everywhere.
Oh, and Sean Sanford, hi guys, I love the pic of Harley. Must be talking about my Instagram picture of Harley. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should, because I post some random pictures there. Really random, really random pictures. I posted a picture of one of our dogs earlier today.
Yeah.
It's just this adorable picture of Harley because she's got this underbite, and so
Yeah.
sometimes her teeth stick out, and it's really goofy looking.
Yeah, she's kind of a funny little dog.
Yeah, I really love all of our animals.
Yeah.
They're adorable. Got one of them sleeping next to me right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you watch TWD? I would assume that is The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I watched The Walking Dead, not The Fear of the Walking Dead.
Yeah. We watched, like, the first season of Fear.
It just wasn't our cup of tea. It was just kind of like, meh.
Yeah, I just like the original better.
And now that if they get rid of Rick, I'm gonna stop watching it. I just don't care after that. It's like, eh.
Yeah.
Because they already got rid of Carl, and if they get rid of Rick too, I'm just like, I'm gone. Like, I'm just gone. I'm out.
Yeah. Lego Ward says same. Yeah. I just... It's like not The Walking Dead without, like, Rick.
Rick is the man, and he always has been the man since, like, day one. If you get rid of Rick, there is no Walking Dead. Let's be real about it. It's like trying to, like, take a Batman out of Batman.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, I
just
know.
weird. So, I don't know.
Let's see. They should do a Lego It CMF series.
That will never happen.
Well, I don't think they'd need a whole series for that. They would just need, like, one random figure.
That would be like a Dimensions Pack thing.
Yeah, if they were still doing Dimensions, they would consider it.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I think that's a little too much for Lego to do.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And let's see, Tammy, we haven't actually gotten any of the new Ninjago sets. We've looked at them in the stores and just couldn't really decide, what to get.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's probably never going to happen because it's R-rated, but Yeah, or a Comic-Con figure. I don't think they would get the licensing just for a Comic-Con figure,
no.
though. That's the thing about that.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I don't think they really do exclusive Comic-Con figures anymore. Like, people don't realize that Comic-Con actually is dying out, guys. Like, there weren't even that many people at this year's San Diego Comic-Con this year. It's kind of becoming a cultural kind of shift in what people do. Since Marvel doesn't really show up at Comic-Con anymore and Star Wars isn't there, it kind of... Comic-Con's becoming kind of a weird gray area of conventions lately. So, you know.
Oh, and let's see. Chris says, #livestream. Well, hello, I was watching a video, then it popped up the icon and said Bitcoin is live now, then I'm here. Yeah, I guess it took a while for notifications to start working, but...
Yeah, it's a good thing we're not in a hurry today.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. The new Ninjago Throne Room Showdown set. 5 exclusive figures for $20. Oh yeah, that's right. I was looking at that one. I might pick that up.
It depends. Like, I've been so far away from Ninjago for so long, it's just kind of like meh to me at this point. I liked Ninjago when it first came out. Just, it's been so long since I've had a chance to keep up with it all.
Yeah. And Chris, thank you for subscribing. That's awesome. Yeah, they did do a Sheriff Deadpool. That is true. I mean, I get it's possible. I'm not gonna say. I would never say that Lego is absolutely not gonna do something, because they'll do it just to spite you.
If you say they won't, they will.
Yeah.
So, Lego, never make the Jurassic Park Visitor Center. Lego, never ever do that. Please don't. I forbid you from doing that.
I really do hope that they make more, like, Jurassic Park.
Just Jurassic Park. I don't want anything else. Just Jurassic Park stuff.
I can't really think of anything else that they need to do from Jurassic World. But
Well, they've done all the Jurassic World stuff. Just Jurassic Park, bro.
Yeah. We need more Jurassic Park Lego.
Yep. Just call it that theme. Just let it go.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Lego Boost app. I haven't checked that out. Don't know anything about that.
No.
Oh, your friendly neighborhood minifigure says Lego never make a Yu-Gi-Oh line.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee that ain't gonna happen though.
No, but it would be cool. I will agree.
Original Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I agree with you. With Yu-Gi.
Yeah. Oh, and let's see. Did you see A House with a Clock in Its Walls? I have not seen it, but I wanted to.
Yeah.
That is the one with Jack Black, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of the right movie.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I do want to see that, but I haven't seen it yet. Did you see it? Has anybody in the chat seen that movie?
I know I didn't see it. You didn't see it, I didn't see it.
I mean, I'm not looking for spoilers or anything, but I'm wondering if it's something that people do recommend or not really.
Yeah.
Let's see. Saw it today. It's pretty good. Cool. Yeah, creepy clown. Yeah, if you guys missed it earlier, this is the new version of the Joker. That's gonna be in the Joker standalone movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of creepy. It'll play again. There we go.
Yeah. It's different, that's for sure.
That one's gonna be a Joker origin story.
Just a standalone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did hear that there was gonna be a new Lizzie Borden movie. I mean, like, that's the extent of it though. Like, that's all I know about it.
Yeah.
There's gonna be one. I don't know anything else about it. I don't really know the. I wish that Hollywood would make more original stuff.
Yeah, just quit remaking stuff.
Yeah.
Like, when we were kids, like, nobody had heard of RoboCop before. And that's why RoboCop became awesome. When we were kids, nobody had heard about the Ninja Turtles before. That's why Ninja Turtles was awesome. Like, you gotta come up with your own thing. Everybody's tired of this reboot, remake, rehash garbage. You need your original stuff. Like, and nobody's doing it anymore. Like, nobody's doing original stuff anymore.
Let's see. Somebody says, do you think the Joker movie is going to be rated R?
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't heard. It might be. It just depends on how far they want to go with
Yeah,
it.
just depends.
So, I don't know. That is a very... I mean, like, it is a creepy version of Joker, but I just
Not
don't...
the kind of creepy that Joker's known for, though.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's more like It creepy. And yeah, the chat is exactly right. Hollywood has lost its creativity.
Yep, there are no more creative people in Hollywood. I think they just do what's stamp production out. And they're like, yay, we did a movie. Mm-hmm. That's all there is to it. That nobody thanks for themselves in Hollywood.
Yeah, and then when they come out with a movie that, like, I thought, like, Suicide Squad was really good.
Yeah,
But-
and then, well, that, and I really didn't think that, like, Man of Steel or Batman vs. Superman was, like, the end of the universe because it happened.
No, but
I
there's
didn't
a lot
even
of people
hate
that
Justice
hated
League.
those. Will Joker team up with Pennywise? They make it look like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be a new Mary Poppins movie.
That's it. Like, not that we know what Mary Poppins is all about. Yay.
Yeah.
Like, at this
No,
point,
no,
like,
no.
I'd just like to hear about, like, Cybo Dragon or something like that. It just comes out of nowhere.
Oh, but are you guys gonna see the new Venom movie?
Yes.
That actually
I
looks
think that
really good.
Actually, to be honest with you, I think I'm going to like that more than Spider-Man.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think that's going to be cooler than Spider-Man. Like,
Yeah.
bottom line, because, like, Venom is always... Actually, and if they really want to make it cool, like, the sequel needs to have Carnage.
That would
Be the coolest movie ever if they did that. Like, because they have never made a Carnage movie version, and that would be great. Because Venom is cool, and, like... But Carnage is actually merged with a serial killer, which is what makes him even scarier. It's a crazy symbiote latched onto a crazy person.
Yeah.
You know?
Venom was just latched onto like a regular
Just a regular dude like Spider-Man with a bad attitude, but...
And unless I'm mistaken, I think that the actor that played Bane is the one that's been
That's
cast
Tom Hardy?
Yeah, I think that's the same one that's Venom now.
Yep.
And I liked that Bane. I liked Bane a lot.
Yep.
I thought he did a great job.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's going to do an even better job as Venom.
Yeah, because, like, good evening, Batman.
The Venom trailer, it looked amazing.
Yeah.
It really, really did. And I'm really not, like, a fan of Spider-Man or anything like that.
No, but Venom looks cool.
Yeah,
It's because Venom isn't really like a spider. He's more like an alien.
true.
It's just Spider-Man kind of got tangled with him. That's kind of how he looks more like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Anything going on in chat?
Let's see. Lego Ward says, not to be racist or anything, but why is Mary Jane played by Zendaya in Spider-Man? It's not accurate at all.
Well, that's kind of what's going on with Marvel, guys. I hate to break it to you. There's kind of a thing going on in comics right now. It's... I don't want to say the hashtag, but it's kind of a big thing going around right now, guys. Like, comic books are not the same, and they're changing very drastically, and a lot of people are very... Well, let's just say they're not happy with the direction that the current trend of comic books is going in, so...
Yeah, and your friendly neighborhood minifigure is correct. At no point in the movie do they actually say that she is Mary Jane. Her initials are MJ.
They just imply it heavily. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, and a lot of people think that she's not supposed to be Mary Jane, but that's supposed to be like a nod to the character.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the deal is there.
Well, here's the thing. They always mess this up in almost every reboot except for the Garfield Spider-Man. With Spider-Man's first love interest is Gwen Stacy. Mm-hmm. It always has been, even since the 60s.
Right.
Then she dies, and then Mary Jane kind of gets put into the picture where that's his main woman. But Spider-Man got a lot of girlfriends back in the day. Like, I'm not, like, if you read the old ones...
Didn't Spider-Man, like, date Black Cat?
But yeah, he, like, hung out with... He was very into Black Cat for a while. That was kind of the thing. And I really liked her superpower, too. Black Cat was kind of really cool.
You know, I dressed up as Black Cat, like, one time when I was in high school, like, for a... It was actually for a church thing. We had, like, you know, superhero night at church, and I dressed up as Black Cat. But for the life of me, I cannot remember what her superpower is.
It's just, her superpower is that she's lucky. Like, you know, like, if like, somebody points a gun at her, the gun will backfire or jam or miss her or something like that.
Man, I want that superpower.
Yeah, she has really cool, and she has, like, white hair, and she's really awesome, and, you know, she has these really cool powers, and Spider-Man hung out with her for, like, a long time, and, like, I think the 600 range issue of Spider-Man, like, it's been, like, a long time since I read the anthology of Spider-Man, but it's during, like, the Black Suit Spider-Man saga, like, the symbiote Venom kind of stuff, so...
And, every superhero has a dozen love interests. That's pretty much true.
Yeah, Superman's got, what is it, Lois Lane, Wonder Woman... You know, at one point he even, like, almost considered dating his own cousin, which was Supergirl.
Yeah.
So, but that was, like, in the 50s, so...
Yeah, wasn't there a thing about, like, Batman dated Lois Lane?
Batman dated Lois Lane before Superman did. That was the joke. And so Batman always kind of had the, you know, Mac Daddy attitude over Superman because, you know... Clearly, but Batman's like a rich billionaire that they all want that exclusive interview with, so it's no wonder that Lois Lane wanted to, you know, get info on Batman, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, like, that's really not a surprise in a way.
See, Spider-Man and Black Cat reminds me of Batman and Catwoman.
Pretty much, yeah, because she's not really what you would call a nice girl. She's more like Catwoman. She's like that gray area where she won't do anything too bad, but she will rob people or do something that is, you know, not necessarily what a good superhero would do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, yeah, so it's pretty cool. And another really famous woman that they don't put in comic books anymore is Silver Sable. She was a really awesome character in the 90s, and they just totally were like, yeah, we don't need her no more.
I forgot about her.
Yeah.
Let me, like, pull her up on Google Images real quick. You said Silver... Yeah,
Sable,
there it is.
Yeah.
Right there.
She's a pretty famous comic book character. Like, she may have been brought back, but in the 90s she had, like, this really cool chrome-like outfit that was, like, all silver and stuff, and it was really awesome. Like, I don't know what happened to her, but she was really cool back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, in the 90s, the golden, like, last golden age of comic books.
What do you guys think of the Star Wars Resistance TV show coming out?
That's that new one, that cartoon show that I showed you that's kind of like Rebels, but not like Rebels at all. That was really kind of lame, like.
Oh, okay. Now I know.
I think it's kind of lame. Like, I'm not going to say anything if you like it, but I just think it's lame. I think Star Wars needs to get better people to do Star Wars. I think the people running Star Wars don't get Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I think they need to kind of let a new creative team come in and, you know, guide them, so to speak, or fire them and get a new creative team in there.
Yeah. And, is there a Blue Lantern Lego? I don't think so, no.
Nope, there's no Blue Lantern. Not yet. I don't think the only two that they've got is, what, yellow and green? That's it?
Yeah, that's it, I think. Right now, at least. Now, it would be amazingly cool if they did, like, the whole Lantern Corps.
Yeah, like Ethan Van Sciver's whole Lantern Corps. Like, the whole groups. Like, Red Lantern, Yellow Lantern, Green Lantern, Blue Lanterns.
The
like,
one orange lantern.
The one orange lantern. Yeah, it'd be really easy to do hand because you just need one mold. Laura Flees.
I could not remember his name.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said it. But yeah, like, they need to do, like, all the lanterns.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
That would be cool. They do all the lanterns. They need to buy the license for Dragon Ball Z if they really knew what was good for them. Lego, don't do Voltron. DBZ Homes. That's where you need to be. Like, and some company, if you want to make a live action movie and do it right, do a Dragon Ball Z movie. Not Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z. You need a Dragon Ball Z movie. Live action. Just make that happen. Like, Hollywood, listen. Make that happen.
Didn't they do like a live action one back in the day?
Live action Dragon Ball, and everybody hated it because it was stupid.
Yeah.
But it was nothing like Dragon Ball Z. Like, Dragon Ball Z originally was... It is probably the best anime ever made. To this day. I don't think anybody can top it. It's just great.
So, do you like Dragon Ball Z better or Dragon Ball Super better?
I'll always have to have Dragon Ball Z in my heart. Because Dragon Ball Z was just... well, I say that because it was Dragon Ball Z infused with American rock and roll music.
Yeah.
Like, the music... Like, not to say anything bad about the guy that does it now. He just kind of does the Asian/American version. Mm-hmm. But in the 90s, they took the animation, put American voices with it, and put, like, hardcore American rock and roll metal with it. And it was just way more... I don't know, it had a feel to it that was a lot more... Bruce Falconer was just, like, the best soundtrack artist ever of the 90s with Dragon Ball Z, so...
Yeah.
What you looking at?
Just pulled up a picture of Broly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because they are coming out with a Broly movie, aren't they?
Yeah, that is the news. That is the next... This is canon Broly.
Right.
Like, the one we knew originally is not real, apparently. And this is the actual canon for Broly.
It's so weird to me because, like, I'm just so used to, like, Broly being a thing.
Yeah, because he was big when it first came out. That's why it was a big deal. Because, like, everybody was like, oh my god, the legendary Saiyan, Broly, Broly, everybody knows Broly. And then Akira Toriyama's like, no, this is not my Broly.
Yeah.
I want my Broly.
Yeah, it's just weird to me, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's weird for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Are they already getting into the lore of Kefla? Or,
Kale.
Kale, yeah.
Yeah. Broly
Well,
and
Kefla
Kale.
is the name of them
That's
fused,
the-
right? Yeah. And then Kale is the one that is like Broly. Mm-hmm. Like the one that actually freaks out like he does.
Yeah, that is funny.
Which would be a good match for them because they're both kind of timid people when they're not, and then when they go, they're like all hulked out and crazy.
Yeah. That would be kind of insane.
Yeah. Their children would be literally horrific monsters. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, they would be.
Oh, looking up some super stuff, huh?
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's all the angels.
Yeah.
That's just weird to me.
And Papa Whis daddy.
Yeah.
Or is that... No, that's... Yeah, his daddy's right there on the front.
Yeah.
The Grand Priest, or whatever.
What do you guys think about the new Miles Morales movie?
It depends on how they do it. Like, because...
That one's gonna be animated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like, it could go either way.
I mean, here's my thing about, like, the whole, like, Spider-Verse stuff. It's always been weird like that, but at the same time, like, Miles Morales comes more out of the Ultimate Spider-Man universe, and Spider-Man is the regular Marvel universe. So, it's kind of, Just pick your poison, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you choose which timeline you want to read. So, if you're a big Miles Morales fan, yeah, I've heard good things about Miles Morales, so I'm not going to say it's going to be bad, but I just don't know. You know what I mean? It's one of them things like, could go either way.
It's kind of a wait and see kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling about that too.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're going to put characters like Spider-Gwen in it, too, and stuff like that, too.
Well, that will be cool.
And so, like, you know, like, technically, okay, like, so here's the thing. Spider-Man has always had an on-off relationship with Mary Jane Watson. Let's be real about that. Mm-hmm. It's happened. And so if he ever met Gwen Stacy that was still alive
right,
and had powers exactly like him, like, that would be the biggest love attraction ever between a character in comic book history, and then they just never went with that ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's like his perfect kind of like dream scenario situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, like, they kind of like to torture Spider-Man a little bit.
Yeah, Spider-Man gets, like, the rough end of the stick a lot. They're like, oh, let's make him rich. Now let's take all his money away. And now let's sue him. Let's make him poverty, like, stricken. And now let's take his powers away. Let's mutate him. You know, Spider-Man gets kind of up. Like, he gets way more downs than ups in his life than any other superhero. Let's put it that way.
I mean, okay. And this is... I'm going to ask you a question that I should know the answer to. What happened to his parents?
Okay, so, like, it's different lores. It's kind of like the Jokers. Okay. They kind of go different.
Kind of depends on who's telling the story.
Yeah, it just depends, like, they keep coming out with a different theory, like, every decade, so who knows?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of them things. Just go with it. He doesn't have parents.
Okay. Well, let's see. And he's stepping away again for a second. But when he comes back over here, Lego Wards, I'm going to ask him that question because I don't know the answer. But he might.
What?
Ward says it's really good. I don't know anything about it.
I have no idea either.
Yeah, I don't know. But...
Like, I've heard about it, but, you know, like I said, I've heard... Like, I don't have time to read every comic book or buy every comic book, so...
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, I just kind of pick and choose what I want to buy.
Right.
And so, like, I haven't really bought Spider-Man. I don't really buy Marvel a whole lot anymore because they kind of went nuts. And so I don't really... It's been a minute since I bought a Marvel comic book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, have you bought any besides, like, the one or two that I bought?
No, I haven't bought... my last Marvel book was probably 10 years ago in college. And after I saw all the changes they did to Marvel, I don't really want to come back.
Oh, and Lego Ward says it's an actual book series, not a comic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
really have no idea.
That's probably why I've heard about it and don't know what you're talking about. That's probably why. Like, I keep up with stuff a lot, but I can't keep up with everything. So, you know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but I mean, I've told people a lot. You know, I just don't keep up with, you know.
Yeah.
I don't read hardly ever.
Yeah, she doesn't read. I'm the reader. She can tell you this. I read a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I've read a lot of things. And so, like, I'm the reader out of the group.
Yeah.
Like, and I've always been into comic books. My brother was always into comic books. I've always read things. And specifically comic books. But I can honestly say that, like, DC's, like, probably the leader in stories right now. And Marvel is kind of falling way behind for its classic characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even with Batwing and all that stuff coming out, it's still not as bad as Marvel. Marvel completely just disrespected all of its characters and is like, no, I don't care anymore. We'll do what we want. So
that one is, they say, is written by Stan Lee. So I don't know.
Yeah, they've done a couple of crossovers like that. Like, they've actually let Batman design Batman before, or Stan Lee designed Batman before.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like kind of a weird idea and concept, but they've done weird crossovers like that before. The best DC/Marvel crossover was JLA Avengers.
Yeah.
That was probably it was like a 4-part mini-issue thing, but it kind of explained the whole multiverse, and it explained a lot of things that people were... The only thing people got kind of mad about in that was that Superman beat up Thor, and a lot of people would say it would be the vice versa. There's, like, some little tidbits that were kind of, like, thrown in there, but, like, there's been moments like that, but... What?
No, Zodiac Legacy is written by Stan Lee.
Okay.
That's what they were talking about. I don't know. Oh, that's kind of random. Tammy says, I liked your Green Ninja Dragon review. Thank you so much for that. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we did that.
That's been a little while. That's okay, though. Oh, yeah, it's totally okay if you gotta go eat lunch or, you know, whatever you need to do.
Yeah, that's kind of like why we come in. We kind of want to turn it more into a show.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to go for, is more of a show feel than just...
Because, like, reading the chat and stuff, it's fun to read the chat every once in a while, but it's kind of fun to have some themes and stuff and keep everything more entertaining and keep it going for a while, guys.
Yeah, that's why we kind of wanted to, like, make the stream last a little longer than normal.
Do a little bit earlier.
And, you know, kind of have some topics to go over a little bit.
And you gotta start somewhere, you know?
Yeah. I know this is still kind of a little bit rough, because Like,
We're still working out the kinks.
yeah. But,
We're kind of getting more relaxed by doing it, too. That's why we kind of want to make it longer, chill out, talk about whatever, make it more of a legit show.
yeah, exactly. Just kind of...
So it doesn't
Just a
feel like you
chill
just
stream.
cram everything in like 1 hour and you're like, okay, goodbye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, there is a new Green Lantern Corp movie coming out. I
No,
forgot
I
about
would
that.
totally be into that. And they might actually put the actual spectrum in there. Like, the whole, the
Oh.
Red Lantern, Yellow Lantern,
Yeah, even though
everything.
it's called like Green
Yeah.
Lantern Corps, like
yeah.
kind of
Yeah, that'd be
show
cool.
the others. Yeah,
show,
that-
like, just at the end be like, oh, and there's other colors, by the way, you know?
yeah,
And then they'd be like, oh, there's a blue lantern, a green lantern, red lantern, yellow lantern, one orange lantern.
yeah,
And then there's like indigo lanterns or something too. Like
Yeah.
there's like indigo and there's white lanterns, black lanterns. It's like the whole spectrum of colors, right?
yeah. Basically, let me look it up. I know I saw the other day. I saw somebody had like basically like a list of what the different ones
Here's
are.
the thing. Like I know like I should have bought this when I was a kid. I remember when Ethan Van Sciver did Green Lantern Rebirth and I wanted to buy it. But I read it in the store and I just didn't get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So when I was a kid, I was like, "Yeah, this is a cool book, but I don't need to buy it now because I just read it." So, and then now I wish I owned it.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's see. Let's look at this. Okay, so it's an emotional spectrum.
It's a spectrum.
Yes, it's a spectrum. So, let's see. All right, so white is supposed to be powered by life.
Yeah, it isn't
Basically.
Black Death. Black
Yeah.
is death
Black
and white
is
is
death.
life. Red is rage, yeah.
Yep. And orange is greed.
Yeah, that's why there's only one.
Yeah.
I think there was more than one, but he killed them all and took it.
Yeah, I think that's
Like,
I think
that's
that's
the
pretty much
thing
the
with the
deal with
Orange
that.
Lantern.
And then yellow is powered by fear.
Yeah.
Green is willpower.
Which I think I saw a comic book one time where, like, the Scarecrow got a yellow ring.
Oh.
Which would be, like, the most horrific thing ever in the history of the
Yeah.
universe. You know what I mean?
That would be pretty terrible. So yeah, everybody knows like the green one,
There's
willpower.
Will, and then blue's hope.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the indigo is.
Indigo is compassion, and then violet is love.
Okay. They're like Care Bears, you guys. They
Yeah,
all have their little symbols in their Care Bears. There's Rage Bear, Greedy Bear, Hope Bear, Will Bear,
yeah,
Life
pretty
Bear,
much.
and then there's Death Bear.
yeah.
Somebody ought to do that. Like, I'm gonna draw that. I'm totally gonna draw the spectrum of the Green Lanterns as Care Bears.
Oh, you mean
Like,
the spectrum of colors?
yeah. And like put the symbol on them, and then like make them like all the names and stuff. That'd be great.
Yeah, you should totally do that. What's wrong, Harley?
Yeah, she's trying to get up there.
We're having puppy problems.
Yeah, I had to pick up a dog.
Hang on. Harley.
No, there you go.
Okay, now they're settled again. Bat Bear.
Bad Bear, yeah.
Yeah.
There should just all be Care Bears, like a universe of like nothing but like all the characters in the DC universe are Care Bears.
DC superhero Care Bears.
Oh.
You're gonna draw that?
Yeah, I'll get around to it. Maybe not all of them, but at least the Green Lantern ones, like all the Spectrum ones, the emotional Spectrum
yeah.
ones, because that just makes more sense to me. Because it's like a rainbow,
Yeah.
and you got all the bears with different emotions.
Yep. You should totally do that. That'd be great.
Yeah, I know, right? It would be funny.
But, let's see. I like the Riddler story. It's so interesting.
Yeah, he was bad, became a good guy, then goes back to being bad again, and
Bo says, I'm not sure I want to see a Lobo bear.
Lobo Bear. That's right.
I don't know. But, I I don't know. We covered all of the topics that we wanted to cover really quick today.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll work on like.
We're gonna stage our timing out better.
Yeah, we need to work on that, but we will get better. So anyway, thank you all for joining us. I think we're gonna go ahead and end this stream here. But I do want to thank everybody for joining us, and I also want to especially thank Joey for our super chat earlier.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. And I'm not 100% sure on the times yet, but I'm thinking the next live stream is probably going to be Monday at 1 Central. So we'll see if that goes, but I will let you know on the community tab. So stay tuned, and we will see you guys later.
Later.